Hey, what's up, you guys? So, I know it's weird for me to vlog like this. I'm actually trying to figure out what I'm going to have for lunch, but I wanted to talk about my first apartment experience. I know I'm still living in the apartment for now. Um, However, we're gonna be moving out soon. So I'm in the fridge. Sorry. weird weird video for me. Um so I'm not impressed with my first apartment experience. I mean, yeah, it's cool cuz kitchen, smaller space, and it's like I don't have to share with a family of 5, share with a family of 2 cuz I'm living with my dad until my mom and my brothers get out here. But oh my gosh, I have never thought it would be as bad as it was. So, first of all, sorry for the background noise. First of all, there's the problem with the kids running around till all hours of the day, all the time, not supervised when they should really be in school, especially because I got out here in April and they were running around till 8 or 9 o'clock at night from 7 o'clock in the morning when they should have been in school. And yes, I'm saying that they should have been in school, and I know for a fact they probably are not homeschooled because, I mean, who lets their kids run around 24/7? I mean, they've been out till later than that. They've been out till 9 or 10, or even 11 at night. We came home once at 2 and they were outside. So that's annoying because they leave their stuff everywhere. They're always running around and everything else, and it's just really, really annoying and frustrating. And they're rude because they'll jump right into you or knock you over, and they just run around like it's no big deal, and they look at you like it's your fault that you are the one that's in the way when they're running around. So that's annoying. Then behind us, we don't have exactly the most nicest apartments next to us. I consider them kind of ghetto-ish apartments. I mean, because there's always stuff going on. There's fighting, they had a pig at one point running loose over there, and they're fighting and everything else, and just loud and obnoxious. There's actually been an incident where I've had to call the police over, and it was kind of terrifying, but I'm not going to go into that. So that's kind of annoying, but there's nothing I can really do about that. And we live in a gated apartment complex, so you would think, oh, hey, if the apartments behind us are kind of trashy, oh, the gate should be closed, right? It shouldn't be open 24/7. The past 2.5 months, it has been open nonstop. It's been broken, actually, and it's been open. And same thing with the front gate. So it's why pay for a gated apartment complex when the gate's open all the time? Then, we lost power a couple nights ago, and that's popcorn in the background. We lost power a couple of nights ago, and oh my gosh, guys. First of all, there was no number on the sheet that they give you to call if there's an emergency or something. There was no number on there. So we called the office, left a message. They didn't even call us back, even though it was the whole apartment complex, except for one building had its lights on. So it's they didn't call us back about that. And then we've had to call maintenance a couple times because the power in the bathroom gets the light switch gets stuck because it turns on one side, turns off on the other, and vice versa. got stuck. My door to my, oh, let me go turn that off. Otherwise, it's gonna beep all day long. Oh, I think I burnt it. Okay. Anyways, my door to go into the bathroom, you can only turn, it doesn't open. It's not locked or anything. It won't open if you turn the handle down. Whereas every other door in the apartment does. This one, you have to turn up and pull. But, like, if I show you, for example, like, the one to go into my bedroom. Oh, and not to mention, you have to pull this one, like, close, otherwise it'll blow open with the air conditioning. This, press down, it opens. Press up, it opens. I don't get it. And then, when the air conditioning's on, if you don't shut the door tight enough, the door will just blow, like, right open and slam into the wall. Then, what else can I complain about? So when we first got here, well, about a month after I got here, May, I found ants all over my bedroom floor, all over the kitchen. I don't even know where they came from. And I didn't have a vacuum at the time, so, I mean, that could have been why, maybe when I took, like, my lunch into my room, because I'm home alone during the day. But there were ants. Then, with the ants, there were spiders. Lots of spiders. First, they were these really, really small ones. Then there were these gigantic black ones. And then there were ones that looked like black widows. Now, I don't know in Colorado if they have black widow spiders, but I was pretty freaked out. So, called pest control, they sprayed whatever. Didn't see spiders for 2 days. Spiders came back. Called again in June, because I was like, okay, maybe it's just, you know, the spray hasn't really kicked in. I'll give it like another week. So, called in the middle of June. The pest control guy never came. My mom, by that time I had a vacuum, so I was basically just vacuuming the spiders. My mom and my brothers came out last week of June, beginning of July. Finally, pest control came. Sprayed again. So since then, all I've been finding are dead spiders. 2 weeks ago, well, actually, first week of August, so last week, a week ago, first week of August, feel something crawling on me. Like, you know how you sleep and sometimes you feel something crawling on you? Well, just thought it was nothing, and I'm like, no, it really feels like something's crawling on me. Fucking centipedes. There was 2. So I stripped off all my sheets, shook them out, everything else. There was one that was crawling on me, dropped onto the carpet, so I vacuumed the living hell out of the carpet, killed it. And then when I lifted up my mattress to make sure, like, there wasn't any more spiders or bugs or anything else, there was another centipede under my mattress. So I was like, okay, you know, it's no big deal. It's just centipedes, although it's really, really creepy. It's, you know, it's not as bad as having like 30 billion ants and 20 billion spiders. And I want to just put this out there. I sweep and vacuum this apartment every single day since the first day we found the spiders and the ants. So, you know, the past week I've just been finding like dead spiders, no big deal, because at least they're dead, so that means the spray must have been working or something. Yesterday, I found 4 live spiders. This morning, I woke up to 3 of them staring at me on my wall over there. If you can see, there's my bed. They were right there on the wall. 1, 2, and 3. Now, I know you guys probably don't want to see a rant, and you guys probably could care less, but I think it's ridiculous that I've had to call pest control or bug killer guy or exterminator or whatever 4 freaking times, and one of the times he didn't even show up. Like, whose apartment gets that infested even if you clean and sweep and vacuum and everything else? I don't get it. I don't know where they're coming from, because we never ever really have the windows open, And that's kind of what the rental lady was saying, or the landlady was saying, like, oh, if you have your windows open, they're coming in through there, your doors, if it's like a high moisture thing. Where could they be coming from? I have the air conditioning on all day, every day. I don't open the windows because of the apartments behind us being so junky and because of the fighting and everything else, and I don't have it open. So, really not impressed. My first apartment experience. I think the things that bug me the most is the bugs and like the lack of security. I mean, we're paying for a gated apartment complex. You would think the giant gates for the cars would be shut after a car goes through, or wouldn't be left open all night long or all day long. The front one's open all day long and the back one's open all night long. And everybody has a key to get through. So really, that one should shut. They're supposed to shut after a car goes through. Do they do that? No, they stay open. So yeah, that was just not impressed. Just not. I mean, the area is nice. It's a nice apartment complex area, but like the kids kind of ruined that. And then your neighbors are supposed to pick up the dog, droppings and tie them up in a bag in their trash cans. They provide the bags and the trash cans, and they're left everywhere. Not to mention that they cut the grass almost every day, which I don't even know why they cut the grass every day because it doesn't really even grow that tall. However, I will show you guys. This is the one complaint I have. When I got out here, I'll show you in a second. Gotta lift the thing. Okay. When I got out here, this was all dead. It has grown probably about up to like where my chest is, and I'm 5'5", so it's about 4.5 feet tall. These bushes out here. Now, the only reason I'm complaining is because it's a window. You expect a view. Can you get a view? No, because the grass is like 4 feet freaking high, 4.5 feet high. And not to mention, you know how California has their drought and they have like barely any water or anything? They have the sprinklers going every single night for about 2 hours straight. The grass does not need to be watered that much. It rains almost every other day here. I don't get, even if they are on a timer, that's wasteful to me. And my last complaint would be about like the patio area and outside, because they've left like trash and dirt and everything else, and it's not really something that non-maintenance people, like, it's not really something that renters have to pay for or take care of themselves. It's what maintenance is supposed to be cleaned up, and they don't. So I don't know, guys. I'm just kind of like, man, my first apartment experience, and it's basically been kind of shitty. Excuse my language, but I mean, I'm really like disappointed, guys. Oh, and one last thing before I can't upload this because it's like over a couple minutes. The outlets. There's 4 in every room. 2 out of the 4 don't work. So, anyways, alright, bye guys.